Hey guys, come on downstairs. We're playing a little Minnesota Twins franchise here on Mama's Basement today. It's episode number 258. We're in season number 5. We're playing games 99 through 101. It's a 3-game series with the Detroit Tigers from Comerica Park. I don't want to say it's a huge series, but it's a huge series. But we're going to try to approach it like it's just 3 games of 162. We come in 3.5 games behind the Tigers in the division. And so these games, we could come out of here half a game behind the Tigers, we could come out of here 6.5 games, and anything in between. So we're going to send Kyle Gibson to the hill for game number 1 of this huge series. He's got a 3.83 ERA, 7-7 on the year. Mike Minor is also 7-7 with a 3.42 ERA. He's a lefty though, and we struggle sometimes against lefties. Alright, let's get to some action here in the first inning. Eddie Rosario at the plate. 2 outs. Runners on first and second, top of the first inning. Lefty on lefty matchup. Here's the delivery from Minor, and this one is going to be lifted into left. It's going to drop in front of center fielder Lorenzo Cain, and the runner will come in to score. Twins strike first. Here in the series, a 1-0 Minnesota lead. Second inning we go. Yonder Alonso at the plate. 1 out, nobody on, a 3-2 count from Kyle Gibson. Here's the delivery in this one. A sinker that stayed up, and Yonder Alonso lifts it to left, and it is into the bullpen. Solo home run for Yonder Alonso. That's the 12th on the season for him. And the Tigers tie it up in a hurry at 1 run apiece. After 2 innings played here at Detroit, we're all tied up at 1. Let's go to the 4th.
Next for the Tigers.
Here's Justin Upton now with 2 outs, nobody on. 2-2 count, delivery from Kyle Gibson. Swung on and missed by Upton. And Kyle Gibson has bounced back. End of the 4th inning, we're still tied at 1. Twins with 4 hits. Detroit's only hit was that home run by Yonder Alonso. Let's skip ahead to the 7th inning now. Score still tied at 1. Miguel Sano, 275 with 40 home runs and 80 RBIs. This one lifted to right field. Could it be an opposite field home run? He hasn't hit a ton of those this year, but he's going to have one here. 41st home run of the year for Miguel Sano. That leads the American League and the National League for that matter. Your major league leader in home runs, Miguel Sano. I think there's like 2 players that are in the 30s in the National League. Nobody in the American League has hit 30 home runs yet besides Miguel Sano. All right, JT Chargois on now for the Twins. Bottom of the 7th inning, runners on the corners. The delivery to Avisail Garcia, and Eddie Rosario does not even flinch. That one goes well over the bullpen into the seats. And it's a 3-run blast for Avisail Garcia that flips this game upside down on the Twins. It's 4-2 Tigers now in the 7th inning. Huge home run by Avisail Garcia off of JT Chargois. We go to the 9th inning now. Tigers are going to bring in their closer, Justin Wilson, who's 25 of 26 in save opportunities this season. He's facing Delino Shields, who we bring in as a pinch hitter. He's hitting 274. With the bases loaded and 2 outs, and Delino Shields swings and misses at the first pitch, 0-1. Swings and misses at the second pitch, 0-2. Twins down to their final strike and grounded up the middle. Here is Jose Iglesias, going to step on the bag, and that'll end the ball game. The Tigers hold on to win. We loaded the bases in the 9th, but we can't come through with a clutch base hit to tie the game up. Tigers win at 4-2. Season series is now tied at 5 games apiece. Miguel Sano 2 for 3 with a home run and RBI. Super Mario went 3 for 3 for us with a double. Eddie Rosario 1 for 3. But Avisail Garcia's 3-run home run is what sends us to the L in the first game of this series. All right, game number 100. We've hit the century mark on season number 5. We're at 49-50. And we send Jose De Leon a 2.75 ERA, 0.91 whip to the hill to face Alex Cobb, who's got a 3.33 ERA. 101 strikeouts to 30 walks on the year for Cobb. And let's get this one started in the first inning. Wilmer Flores with the bases loaded in the first. A 1-2 count, delivery from Cobb, and Flores is going to lift this one out to center field. There's only one out, so a runner's going to be tagging. And here comes the throw from Lorenzo Cain, and it is going to be up the first baseline. Twins out in front early, 1-0. Let's go to the bottom of the second inning here. Derek Dietrich with the bases loaded as well. 2-0 count. This one driven to the right center field gap. That's going to do some serious damage. It is going to be a grand slam for Derek Dietrich. 6th home run of the year, and the Tigers jump out to a 4-1 lead. End of the second, Tigers up 4-1. We haven't had great offense lately. That seems like a kind of a daunting deficit, but let's see what we can do here. Another opportunity for the Tigers to tack on runs. Blooper into right field from Jonathan Lucroy. 2 runs come in to score. It's now 6-1. And that seems like a more daunting deficit. At the end of just the 3rd inning, it's 6-1, so we still have some innings to catch up. Let's skip to the 7th. Still 6-1 here. We've got a runner on first. Delino DeShields at the plate. 98th pitch of the night for Alex Cobb, and DeShields slaps one into right field. Runner rounding third is going to head to the plate. Here comes the throw. It's cut off by Miguel Cabrera at 6-2 now. And the Twins might be in business here. Runners on first and second. 2 outs. 100th pitch of the night from Alex Cobb to Michael Conforto, and Conforto with a bomb to the left center field gap. That's going to get well over the head of Lorenzo Cain. Everybody's on their horse. One run comes in to score. Second one rounding third will score, and Michael Conforto is going to end up at third with a triple.
Up next for the Twins for the Tigers.
It is now 6-4, and the Tigers go to their bullpen. Joe Jimenez, 5.73 ERA, facing Jace Peterson. Peterson's hitting 149 on the year with runners in scoring position. Yikes. Runner at third with 2 outs. And Peterson comes through with the base hit. Another run comes in to score. It's now 6-5. So we've cut into the deficit here in the 7th. We go to the 9th inning. Justin Wilson on, still holding on to that 1-run lead for the Tigers. Trying to close this one down with 2 outs. He's facing newly acquired Roman Quinn, who's hitting .273 with 5 home runs on the year. And Quinn's going to lift this one to right lazily, and Avisail Garcia makes the catch. So our comeback bid falls short, and the Tigers win the first 2 games of this huge series. Again, trying not to approach this series like it's, the playoffs or anything yet. It's just 3 games out of 162, but it would be really bad if we got swept in this series. Tigers lead the season series 6-5 as we head into the 3rd and final game, trying to avoid a sweep that would put us 6.5 games behind the Tigers in the division. Sonny Gray takes on the role as stopper here with 2.67 ERA, 0.98 whip, 164 strikeouts. He's somewhere in the top 3 in the league in strikeouts. I think top 2, him and Carlos Rodon. Daniel Norris will be the pitcher for the Tigers in this finale. Miguel Sano coming to the plate in the top of the 1st inning. With 2 outs and a runner on second, delivery from Norris. And Sano down the left field line, inside the chalk and into the corner. 1 run's going to come in to score. Sano on his horse towards second. And the throw comes in, not in time. Run comes in to score. Twins jump out to a 1-0 lead. I think we've scored first in every one of these games against the Tigers, yet the first 2 games the Tigers have come back and won. Let's see if we can hold on in this one. Marcell Ozuna in the 4th with 2 outs. Still facing Sonny Gray on a 2-2 count. And Marcell Ozuna looks at the slider on the outside corner. Sonny Gray with another strikeout. At the end of the 4th, it's still 1-0 Twins. Let's go to the 5th.
For the Tigers.
Here's Jeff Ames, the 3rd baseman for the Tigers, hitting .228. Nobody on and nobody out. First batter of the inning, Sonny Gray leaves a curveball up in the zone, hangs it, It's a little cement mixer, and it is driven to the left center field gap into the bullpen. Solo home run for Jeff Ames. He's into double digits. It's his 10th of the year. And it ties the game at 1 apiece. So hopefully we don't squander this start from Sonny Gray with poor offense. But that is what we have been getting lately, is poor offense. Although we scored 5 runs last game in a loss. Here's Wilmer Flores now in the top of the 6th. Runner on first. Flores towards right. Avisail Garcia dives, can't make the catch. It goes to the wall. Runner rounding second, heading to third. He's going to make the turn. Here comes the relay. Throw. Probably would have been on time, but it's up the first baseline, and a run comes in to score. And Flores takes advantage and moves on to third. 2-0 Twins in the middle of 6. With an RBI triple by Wilmer Flores. Here's Marcell Ozuna now with 2 outs and 2 on. And he has a terrible swing at that 2-seamer breaking in at his ankles. And strikes out into the 6th. Twins lead at 2-1. Sonny Gray would finish with 12 strikeouts on the day.
Now pitching for the
Derek Wells in to replace him now out of the pen, a 1.71 ERA. Facing Miguel Cabrera in the bottom of the 8th. With 2 outs, home run here would tie it. And Miguel Cabrera swings over the top of a slider. 84 miles an hour from Wells. End of the 8th is still 2-1. Twins looking to salvage the final game of the series. Let's go to the 9th. We're bringing in Kevin Segrist again. He's 26 of 30 in save opportunities. 2.18 ERA. He was an all-star. And he's facing Justin Upton. 0-2 count with nobody out and nobody on. Justin Upton swings at a fastball out of the strike zone for the first out of the inning. Yonder Alonso is the next batter. 1-2 count. Lefty on lefty matchup. Slider down and away. And that'll sit Yonder Alonso down. And Kevin Segrist 1 out away from recording save number 27. Marcell Ozuna at the plate. 1-1 delivery. This one towards third. Arenado with it on to first for the out, and the Twins salvage the final game of the series. Avoid being swept and managed to keep themselves within striking distance of the Tigers, although games head-to-head with the Tigers are quickly diminishing. We're down to 7 remaining on the season. That's enough to still do some damage, but it feels like we've squandered the opportunity head-to-head with the Tigers so far in this stretch where we've played them so many times. All right, so let's look at the standings as we close out this episode. The Yankees, Tigers, and Rangers are still your division leaders. The Astros and the Angels are still your 2 wildcard teams. The Red Sox are right on the Angels' tail, and we are a little ways back, as are the Mariners and the Blue Jays and the Rays. All right, let's look now at the National League. We've got a little bit of shuffling teams around here in the National League. The Nationals, the Cardinals have leapfrogged the Cubs into first in the Central, and the Dodgers still hold the best record in the National League. The Giants would be the first wildcard team. The Cubs would be your second wildcard team. The Brewers have been hot as of late, and they have climbed all the way out of 4th place up to 3rd over the Reds. They are now 51 of 48, and one of just, 6 teams in the National League that have winning records. All right, that's it for episode number 258. Up next, we have a short, brief 2-game series on the road in Miami with the Marlins. Here, it's Minnesota Twins franchise on Mama's Basement Sports Gaming.